tried, to draw him into other controversies involving Lumba. Oh, could you have done this? Could you have done that? This was how Kojo Entry answered the question. First, why he went there, and then how he stopped the journalist right there. Say, hey,
I cannot speak about Lumba you understand what I'm saying? He's a brother. My brother says he's a brother, so I have to be here. It's been said over and over. It's been said that I'm not here. Something has happened to me. I will have to be here. The confirmation is here, so what we can do is help mourn him, but his message and his voice stays alive with us. Yeah.
Uncle Joe, do you think that there was more you could have done together with him? As both of you were celebrated legends in the
personal now.
No, I'm just saying that yes, you are very versatile.
I always say it. Don't personalize it. Okay. Right now, we are mourning my brother. We cannot speak about. There were things we could have done and all that. No. Okay.
Thank you, and stay strong too.
So that was it. Kojo Entry says no. Don't raise any personal matters here. Don't go into could we have done this song? Could we have done that song? Nina ehun here. Sisia there. Yeah, Ninuya die no one sorry. So that was what we should just focus on. But I don't know. Enya first timer on my reporting Lumba a year. As I said, almost every year Ghanaians kill Lumba with their mouth. One time Bikra see ni yiri na ekunu. Meanwhile na on hui. And a Lumba na bar out. Ebe treacherous asem mo say o David. Okoye spine surgery. Ni spinal cord no. Okoye 1 or 2 surgery was so. Na the otua sa medical, procedure na kanu kra oboni din danase. And in that appreciation or that expression of gratitude, the two just say, omo can say ni yiri aye say nesu enye nukre and also omunjaika. This was how Daddy said it when he was alive.
And actually, very man can't say back one. I be me answer my pop. So say before you man you chat to. Na actually na ebra ye year me operation. Ebra ye year me spine operation. If a be Domini man says, me, ma warren, I push us and I'm a grown mammy would tell me. I push us on yes, I did. And you miss fine, you know, and you name operations. I'm a chapel and a medical hospital. Am I a operation? Saturday, none of you. Every plan a name, each year a walking in a genius of my nose, and a natural one of Lucia for. Rebecca said.
Anyway, so that was the era, one of the several years. I gonna foresee say you, and our cababy say they be no we, and then it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. As I sit here, in all honesty, I confused. Kakra me who say, should we mourn or should we celebrate? If we should celebrate, how should we celebrate DL? What is the best style the best celebrate the legacy of that Lumba? If people see, but he was just 60, by a friend was saying September and nowadays, a friend 61. In the way there, we should mourn. He died too early. He had more to do. Are you sure? I mean, the nipa baya na why you? Dear why ye cry nipa be bring to me, yes, sir. Even if they live to be 100 or 120 or 1,000 years, at the end of the day, somebody like Michael Jackson that will celebrate him, and people are trying to compare DL to Michael Jackson when it comes to hits over 3.5 decades period. No, Michael Jackson died at 50. Yeah, a bit more can say, if you look at the number of years Lumba was active and the way he sustained his releases hit after hit, some 35 years to 40 years now, very few people could have done that. And they mentioned Michael Jackson and they mentioned Bob Marley. Jackson died at the age of 50. Bob Marley died at the age of 36. Anyway, and one of the people who have been talking about Daddy Lumba and his legacy is Dan Kweku. Dan Kweku, Kafra, why? So sorry. Your program is on this Friday, August 1st, International Conference Center, Accra. We know dear was supposed to be, the surprise package. Kafra. But I like the way Dan Kweku said it. Was still show no ebeba so. Na ekono kwankai. Mwa mbe tumeno. Munche black. Just to, celebrate the man, remember the man, honor the man. It is happening on the 1st of August, Friday. We are at Accra International Conference Center. Dan Kweku Night of Comedy and Music. And he's also been talking about Daddy Lumba. This is what Dan Kweku said about Daddy Lumba on United Showbiz Saturday night. Muntie Dani.
Na the more reason uboni biya edi memory siba is na me name stepmother neti. Na one day you can see go champampo on site to. Ye ko twa na madam fu bi si uma nim ye ni de pam onim to. Ba me na me pen asem ti young as I was na me sua. And o mention say anko anume pu anume ye ni ameti ni bia me so na me kro. Ni baba ji ni di pam me kro ni ncho. To me to ya de go refie. Di ke nya ko years na na mpedi ni ma dance fo. Amafo be so bo ni di ko je ni di tu ni fo. To me to sa na me go refie na ja. Me go so to. Ti di wie ya me ya ja me kwa ko da me hwam papa from say me fian hye nechi. Adenya na wo na ka de kire wo step man na me so da me kan. Enyo na wo na ku dia so mo so obeko. Ah se me yi man na fian da mechi. Emre so yesu nye no me ko. Honestly, I've had that fond memory of Lumba growing up. And then Yamia do me bad despite media. Lumba name to me, like you said, on Hanu Bonu. Those times I ever had despite me father winning year. So Lumba be releasing it. Omo krokona and some only 50 bands and some krokro. And some only 50 bands and one by interview. It is watch out 20 minutes. No, na na ebeka se Lumba ba Peace FM old ma 7 domo e ba bu home we must be enya no so ni imagine because Ghana is 60 something years old na musician consistently we releasing back to back hit songs omo time no crowd na nyum ye dey more because we be out just over 4 album and every day say will be tie you onya one hit bi out dey aju now we are consistent for about 4 decades. I don't think even Bob Marley ni Michael Jackson Mukabe Machi Lumba on that score. They are unique, all right. Bob Marley for me is the greatest all-time musician. But that consistency of back-to-back hits for about 4 decades, not Michael Jackson, not Bob Marley, not Alpha Blondy, not Lucky Dube, now, you couldn't mean me tell us harming. They are not making a Nanka we comedy show here, but I nearly put him on the bed. Because last year me called DLFM and any woman father for you show. Now as I jokes na man first.
Anyway, it goes on and on and on. That was the voice of the man himself, Dan Kweku. But still, show no ebebasu Friday way 1st of August. I won't talk with ticket. Men refi short code no star 844 star 31 hash star 844 star 31 hash. I mean, he has a combination of musicians and comedians. Let's go have some fun. On the list of musicians, if my memory serves me right, the good old brother Sami Nation worshipper, Sami. You have Empress Gifty, Kofi Kinata, and Amarado, and many more. And of course, on the comedian side, you have Jacinta, you have Lexi the comic, you have Dan Kweku himself. You have Clemento Suarez, you have Acrobatsu MCing, and the special guest of honor for the night is Chairman General himself, Kwame Sefa Kai, the man himself. Don't forget, Friday way, Accra International Conference Center. Won't all will take it. You can buy it online now. Star 844 star 31 hash. That is the short code. And still talking about that, the Lumber's demise, there was a statement from the Creative Arts Agency. My main kind statement, no, and then we go. It says, attention all. Invitation to Global Candlelight Vigil in memory of Daddy Lumba. Please accept warm compliments from the Office of the Creative Arts Agency. On behalf of the Creative Arts Agency, we warmly invite you to attend a national candlelight vigil in memory of the late Daddy Lumba, Ghana's high life music legend. This solemn event, which seeks to celebrate the music icon, will take place in Accra on Saturday, 2nd August 2025 from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Independence Square. And also in Kumasi respectively, forming part of a global tribute happening concurrently in Ghana, Germany, United Kingdom, the United States, and the Netherlands. Your presence will not only honor the legacy of the icon, but also unite us in celebrating the enduring power of music, culture, and community. Kindly RSVP and number to blah 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 blah, signed by Gideon Ayikwe, acting executive secretary of the Creative Arts Agency. Hey, Gideon Ayikwe, Creative Arts Agency executive secretary. Hey, sir. I said, "Na Joma ma ko idie." So because so sad dia. Say by 2028, you know na. Wafa obia because na no am to say, yeah, boss. Alhaji Abdurrahman Haruna of the Accra Daily Mail, ono Somalia ambassador to Namibia. Any Korea ni bi ono Somalia ambassador to where? I mean him that said Gideon Ayikwe or Creative Arts. Anyway, that is politics, and I mean politics. Lumba died one, sorry. And this is sad. I repeat the question on board. Should we mourn Lumba or should we celebrate the man? So we thank God that He blessed us with such a demigod. If we will celebrate Lumba, how best should we celebrate him? Should it be the normal, okay, and then we print his t-shirts, we wear, and then that is it? Did he ever write an autobiography? Will somebody write his biography? Will there be some monuments? Anytime I visit Germany, I go to the Mozart and the Beethoven museums to see their works, pictures, legacies, and things they've left behind. Will there be anything like that in this country? Will Lumba be the turning point of we actually honoring our heroes? Or it will be business as usual? Should we wait for his death before we honor and celebrate him? Are there others like him alive that also deserve celebration? Or we should just wait when they join the ancestors one day and then we start this, oh, hey, Hashim, you are you, and then. Even the much younger ones who are doing so well, how are we supporting them? Every morning when you listen to Ghana's biggest morning show, Kokroko, you hear them Kwekwe cracking our ribs and making us laugh. Or see your show Friday way August 1st. What are tickets dear? And now Yamin Pengu. Ye chains are semboni bisia. Oh, na dan Kwekwe Yeboah dia nya. Say ya. Anyway, I have 4 elders in my studio this morning. Socrates Safo, the man himself, D4 Kumchacha, Councillor Lutrot, and Nene Benete Akwaku. Let me introduce them one by one. Nene Benete Akwaku ye penyin bia ono die okenukre ompen kwadan kwada. Oye bema ko penny wana sorry Word Soul Evangelical Ministry out of penny wada sorry I know your senior pastor Ola Debo Ade Farakan Word Soul Evangelical Ministry Shukura. Ono no ye bema ko penyin wo ho. Na dan for pa ye mbe ko penyin no anti rose. Omutai shia ka Bible munsem e wa sorry. Nene berete akwa free ada eni krobo. Na papei oyami bra penyin ma che na se mfie bebre ayadwuma wona se na ma yenke no krenche rade ni onyam wo hye papa ya se ye dwuma na se dwuma ye de papa osande onu de wo hye na se a onkata hwe so obie na se so wa ade bibia kyerɛ na wo hu bibia mu yie na wo nsu adwuma ne yie onte sɛ panyin bia wo ne omo ye adwuma wo kyia omo kra omo ngyi so nana de nana ntsa na oye adwuma wo Ghanaian Chronicle and all called Daily Guide and almost start see news once a paper no and all two kwen kakra ba amoko ye publisher so see they were called pension e wo journalism or a consultant on Ghanaian culture. Nene, Krobo this year. Adan this year, Friday even almost start to my fashion no. Okay, FM awakwaba. Nene beneta akwako. Mpacho boko di opinion.
Haliu.
Yey.
Mekan say, who de mami kan say boko. She who share my say to Juma. Juma no na mi bie ma ho enye ma say na mi.
For the first time, don't push you to correct it. For the first time. Wow.
Member, na say me yejuma wa wase.
Oh, me say I've not denied it.
It will be a bia so wa.
Juma no na mi bie so kire o.
When you say me tree no nye nti ya na body a chem ya. Afi na yesu. Ba wo bie bibia so wa de.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point in hiding anything from anybody. Obi a also adwuma. Now who the name be the mechanics do that a lot. A drop baby na or who for to be na no si kofa spanner 16 no bra. Ube banu na wa ya be no. On inside adwuma no ubetimi asua no within 3 months. But also what you also insa for 3 years 2 years intino. Obetwe ama 2 years na.
Ba wo de obi hyewa se suadwuma wo nyɛ sa obie bibia so.
Amen. Maybe bibia so akire. So that's a who ye faster. Na say wo betimi asua bibia in 2 months out. That's cool.
Nyame hyira. So Kresafo ye panyin bia na oso no kokroko party no. And omo call election and omo di nkugu. But still on power. Or see what GD say either 28, 32 and not 36 on Beba back. Okwa by omuni na indini ye but still on power. Or a sini cheni penyin pa or sini chim ejumeyase. General sa na ya ben no pa no friend. Ye tidy friend. Enra me friend no wanfa. Because now me call Helen Oma boy ye. Helen Oma mamie ye. Or see me do carnation first lighter. Main branchy right. Main branchy right. Call me who am a baby pure bubu she ran about. And I'm a sad trap. You say, but baby friend was one fa. But ye be fan sir. General, Mama Kwaba.
Mejoso.
Boko dear.
Bibia boko, but a year me call me honorable Krekumante.
Ewo he.
Carnation first lights. The junction before the traffic lights. The right side, not the left.
No, you didn't say the junction before the traffic lights. You said when I get to Carnation first lights, that junction, I should turn right. And the country was said, "Yeba bubu ashinana," and I will see high. And I miss so abranci am shame black kama. And I miss the white share come because a year now we see when him say you better share black and now you better share white. Into although my share black or no me put carry white so that me do what I mean go to me branchy right so that's a former direction of radio so no me call boko. I think there's some Vita Milk office on your left there about me one my pay what friend was saying bubu round about Cocoa Clinic. And I'm
one way to
me yani and I miss try round about to be pure Carnation market chinu. Me call run 3 times. And I Mr. say mami fresh afo say ebia. A year no on where ye. 9 craft where ye so me do all 6 dear say afina. Me frɛ papa ya wan fie me. And I me fa me phone. Echo OK 101.7 FM on Facebook Live. Echo tie your program no ye last Friday no. Tie direction no biom. Still
the same direction.
Ango Siaga. Anyway, Media ye nku e de astra me ho.
Onan ho.
Nka fe ti nku, nka pa
na jiaye.
Okapa ona jiaye. Okafe nku kapa.
Ona
jiaye. Ka ke na gaja be achake abe bia na ge npa na jiaye. Tinku.
And Adden na woman ye wrong direction.
Me kai say me my direction no. Mistake back one me here was insisting that you get there on your left.
Okay.
What you say? But a junction before the traffic light there, I was so emphatic on it. Maybe if you play it again,
so should we bet and play again?
Well, I don't think so.
No, if you are sure, let's bet and play again.
I am sure, but since we have enough to discuss. Okay, you can play.
Okay, go on.
But
go on. Okay, inti Adden na me frɛ wo no so one fa. Me pa me frɛ wo 6 o'clock one fa.
Oh, Hali. You know said there is no way I'll be frɛ me
6 o'clock.
But ebia.
Na enyom no noise no.
But you call many honorable Krikumanti call you could share nipa baby. Now dear back one say, do you know say when we got there, people actually were referring to the directions I was giving you. Yes. Said they were also listening and they almost home about the way and I'm more yemeno and no jina so mami ye mistake no. Almost who said ni anemo ye no. And the mamu ye me ye edina matachi ni mu nyina were like, oh.
So who admitted say we a mistake?
Oh yeah. I was saying left instead of saying right.
Inti ye na ye we say na we a mistake no.
To some extent, I would say yes.
Yeah, we're then.
Na muntu mo bo asintie mi no mo atwe madwen.
Na say yan so wa no.
Oh, there be one say me age ni nti.
Wa woni kwa me kuma take say na ebo age. Sa munyi ye.
Oh, say nti na enemy lefty. Nti most of the time na ya balance me kakra. Indeed, I was still insisting the left instead of saying right. But so yes. Into the junction before the traffic light there, I remember.
Basafo say the penultimate junction.
A boss could ama Philabi.
Say the junction before the traffic light.
Yeah.
So junctions no to mean remo. One way. A pie.
Yes.
And rim.
Yeah.
So the direction bend. You are.
Oh, but say no almost seen
the use cars. And I will see you for one way munko yi.
And see no ma block. Kwani mu ma block na nya one way a wo fa mu na ye crime. A kwani mu no. Ye de yie no. Esi kwani mu. Enti e ho no na traffic in fa ho. Enti uduru ha obetimi abra and cars did branch inside.
Omofa one way no.
Yeah, omofa because
instead of saying say o yenko fa main entrance no. Wo kan track na ya yenfa one way munko yi.
Ye eya, o kan say eya, e na o kan.
Of course.
As if say always pass there, no.
But enye ya wo say enra. Ye nyina yenfa one way munko yi.
Because almost see kwan no, the moment almost see kwan no.
Almost see kwan na no ntu dress say yen dream free ho.
You could have gone round. Once I see kwan no and there's no traffic there. For that particular moment, not there, you can legally go through.
So that after a year, no yenye den p because I can say obia for the other entrance. No, that's na go straight.
Obi oba ebia.
Yeah, ndani ye hu main road mo a ye.
And main road, the fine na yes no. There was space. Yen ye call ho na ye park ye no ye wie ye no.
So that is the best way to give that. Say for one way no dream.
Yes.
Well, Ghana 40 you.
Aye. My way.
That's
good.
Another man himself, Councillor Lutrot, Reverend Dr. Cyril Cassiston, George Lutrot. Councillor, opening remarks na enko yeni.
Boko there.
Oh,
I think the quickest remark I remember say, Asama Akada is some possible view as my remarks. In some of the doors, but Hali.
Yeah, my remarks.
Na dia we na. No problem na enko yeni. Nene pen and one more remarks, Brian, because
me remarks me say yet no query I mean Halifax.
Yeah.
Minim nene fi. Minim kuncha chef.
Yeah, we are tired. Yeah, what can I say?
I say me bisa say what way so to say me wua. Why na be frɛ.
Me fa wo honey ginger chief. Na ma hwehwɛ number I was to say office no way.
Aha, office number na me de te ha. And I mentioned be wua me do me phone nyina.
Na obene we say oba.
Oh me I know me wua minim.
papa
Halifax chiro to me si me wu
wu akun obeko
eti mi wu a me do phones na say me do na
bye
me yiri be bia for read chat
Councillor Lutrot on say Father Dixon name ba radios na me so ben sisa kakra
we assistant
as host no enye bibia na say
we just say we assistant we reform there we
but no kra wo mo say many industry players are shy to bring people to their homes because they are not proud of their homes and where they stay.
That's okay.
So person we interview now. Share me what bar. Share me what Afrikiko. Share me what ha. Ba ko mienu bia omu fie ye no ma na mutai frɛ ye no.
But enya no kro.
Because eye no kro security then what the compound house there it is true. By security shadows no ye try to fie emba TV. Time papa no ni pool no. Who person we interview now we share Afrikiko. Onya pool you get pool. Come my house you get pool. So it is so sometimes it is shyness. TV star Obia Bawabasu, you are a very popular guy. Actor, yemba if you are not a compound or so called public toilet. Me see, many arrange back say Meja Minaya in Yadumo Cowboy Lola Joy. So it is shyness. Yamu be brave ferry because we are not proud.
So is that why we don't visit ourselves?
It is one of the key reasons why people hide their homes. And just security reason bias. Okay. Yeah, baby, try with it.
There be also only me fear. I be confirm me.
No, me. I know we bring up new accent.
So I am saying that
we
should be careful the way we are because today we move with people that when anything happens, I am not even deaf. Marriage or something is happening. Then you have to now start calling the person. Where should I pass?
Then they will say pass the one way
to the place, And this is somebody that you have been fraternizing with for more than 5 years.
I think load for to industry where you enjoy who or the better
because you share
now no dear when a friend was saying attempt the drew to say woman do what I mean that was then. Now we've moved on.
Say see papa jama on the toilet no abontin. You want to force and do the toilet inside. So
we've moved on.
So moving on near say who moving on?
Don't you see that our colleagues who have nice homes are always inviting us and showing us?
And I may say so kaya abrantie bitin papa fie no innovation okromo star. And Crawford be in attempts on go see papa fie.
You get pool.
Okuso can't same way.
You not get pool.
You still say this a get pool. You don't go invite you to the police station.
You don't get pool.
You go to the police.
Yes, so young papa na nyame bie kwan ne maye.
No be answer yenda because nyame onyam bie kwan no.
Obe bie kwan.
Obie di aje den.
Yanko ye nim.
The healing mutumufo.
Say obian hu obia fie.
Obian ni ba bi obete. Enye nsra kekew na asem si na me fro say ali frɛ police boy me no mo ba na me dum phone now.
He who call for equity must come with clean hands. Who invite you in ofie?
It's not an invitation to my house. I should show you where I live. Won't the make can say?
Any chere yen. Won't there be all can won't me can say
because I am creating the interest of people like you. Oh, challenge me
so his interest has come.
I'm creating the interest you request.
And the interest has come.
So you request.
He has requested.
So when we close, I'll give you the question to my house. Thank you.
That was the man himself, Reverend Dr. Cyril Cassiston George Lutrot, aka Counselor. Another man, the Hili Matuli, the man who brings a new lexicon to this show every Monday morning. The English professor, Professor Nicholas Osei. And I done for phone na ya and so forth. Just say nipa baako mienu bi pen or munye so forth. Babona of Engine Filling Station. Owo. Weja bawe. Owo bawe junction. Weja junction. Hey, Minister the crown. Because and then Mr. Justice Owo Royal Spa West Hills Mall. Any Sukri Safu. On pen no munye so forth. Omo aka no nyina ya sofo mpanyinfo to say Prophet Uche of Rains Chapel, senior prophets. The man himself, senior prophet Owusu Bempa, senior prophet Salifu Amoakon, the Amoatin brothers, Reverend Dr. Bwedi Nyamiche, kumchata dia nyame Shirano. Mpanyinfo asofo no me. Difo mo akwa ba.
Wada Roma senior mejoso.
Okodie.
Awo adom ne doso pa. Na onso
nyame dia hye me.
Yeda Ewrade ase.
O de me bone nyina hye me.
Ai yeda Ewrade ase ja. Yeda na yesole a mebusem Proverbs 27:1 also chana nye yeda. Ma yemfo chana wo hwa ye ho ntie da sole a ne yedi mfrihia apem ewo asase wi so. Minua lutro to kan bibi na asem o kan ya na me say emfaso wo so. If you say edu baby esese ye ho baby etete ene ade pa but sebe obi kohwe ofie na ode betwa wo empoa sebe mpredu asa menim de enti a onipa de person ode betwa wo mpoa ade enti a wo han dan sebe enyu obi a na obetumi asi dan ebia baby a wote na ho nye sebe ye firi ba ko ne ye komi no ti ade enti na obi behwe wo fie se me kohwe sofu kum chacha fie na me dia ba betwa ne mpoa ade bi asebe ende emfaso obi a eniso
na sa so ba no kan wo brofo mu sen
GB Jabez adan I was say go
GB Jabez okay my Google and patch me type it there JIBBE Al Al no you're trying to say
R okay JIBBER now about JABBER GB Jabez. Okay. Yes. Kasa I say kasa mfaso bi eni so eye negative mfaso bi eni so ade bi a chese utumu say sebe asema nipa na ka no nimdie bi enim mfaso bi eni so emwa ono ano de ope na ope so oka edi kasa bia na wunya bibi bie wunya de papa mfirimu wunya bibi mfirimu no say GB Jabba.
GB Jabba.
Yes.
It is a term that refers to meaningless or rapid foolish talk of no importance.
Thank you.
GB Jabba.
Yeah.
GB Jabba.
Councillor Okweyin. Bo Okweyin.
Ne kwe enigbe.
Dabi obetrance.
Oh, kafra da braka wan kan ye crack what you sign wa power. Every mic in that studio is on Councillor. Well, two other mics were on until for ye patch one kind of ye. GB Jabba papa yanko your name.
Basa will check here.
100%.
Socrates
money can answer my wunti GB Jabba. What GB Jabba? Yes, GB Jabba and continent.
No, we can't GB Jabba here.
We can't stop the GB Jabba.
No, we don't come here for GB Jabbas.
You see that the consultant is quiet.
Senior me da say me pacho ma mi chia onmunyamfo honorable Titus Glover ana ne di na mamuni
Titus Ninkwate Glover.
Thank you Titus ni
Kwate
Glover.
Oh, minister ni
oh, mama me senior.
No, watch it. Ninkwate Glover.
Titus
Glover.
Thank
you.
I honorable former minister.
Former minister for was it? Yes, last time he was regional.
Greater Accra.
Yes, regional. Or he took over from Henry.
Thank you. Ti baby a papa owo bi a anopay wa wo ba ene unua so fukum chacha michia pa honorable Titus.
What see?
Or no, we're yelling.
My answer seem free. Wow, so Daddy Lumba Daya one sorry. Or yeah, one of the few musicians Omudi Omunko Dom Amayoko still Omo said and your time because Lumba campaign ma Nanado, I think 2 different elections, but still. He didn't change anything. We still loved him. He died at the age of 60. Therefore, what do you think about that Lumba? Odaya one sorry.
Medasi. Lumba ye obia ya metai ko ni radio no so.
Deal.
Me pacho o start no Roman father na born voice na.
Pacho ai.
Na ye brofo. Ba me hu se waka brofo da. I me
na obia e kan king and the vice president wa Ghana ha.
Awo there be and there won kra no ko mbelu su mo. I said that be say Roman father me na nanti ache from Kumasi ton. Meka say Tuesday be to Friday na deal me na ye adwuma wo so. Anopa bi aba me hu say me be wi ase enye say me te wo voice ya na me hu say waka brofo da. Eno de
or Cambro for papa.
It's time na wo born abaso no. Me friend is sia. E wa ha na me ka den say in fact ba wo born abaso no. We nye pie free baby o bi a onto odwan ana na ntwe mfa me chewo. Because ade ba ko a ya na wo ya ade a eye me fa bie mu pa ne say wo ye obi a tem bia betena radio so bia wo nua no media fo ne obi a wo ye bibi hwe dan kwaku ye bo a program ya wo beye wa bona baso wo de beye me hwe metamo wo de beye 5 minutes and na dia bona baso wo program no so sa nya ni panyina ena wa akoma panti no senior media de bia de me srema eye ba kope enkwatenten ne ahoden nya me fema
me da se
eti no
ye beye de betumi aye ye mre so a
ne yeko
na yeko ba ye mbom pai se yeko a omun kai wo dimpamu.
Yes.
Because obia nimbra beso.
No correct.
Inga we say bangmong bioshin bagbin sub bioshi. Green leaves fall, dry leaves fall. You understand me, prophets?
Yes.
You know dry leaves?
Oh, say do you amonote?
Thank you.
Ena the ewu nso te.
Exactly. Ahaban mono
ete
ene
the dwan.
Thank you.
Eno nso te.
Nse mo bia fa won say midie.
Menkot.
Hey.
So
GB Jabba to talk you. That way.
But good name is better than riches.
That's true. That's true.
It's very important in Yamishra.
I mean,
it is in your be same about new said ya mete na say eden na mpacho na ubi same mpacho pa.
Yes, maybe so was say eno de what's yen celebrating the same ni life as na wonim Lumba no then na ye yen suan free ni life mo bibi wa open say won kan fa ne ho na yen fan kai no we hia no one on one wonim no die afibia ye de ya no kuno krakra ni say we will sas
ai me kura de ke be ya ke ma no mo kan say
state burial eno na ni manager kan say obenya state assisted
ye momodin pass ka ye betumi di aba no ena Daddy Lumba na yi no kra no ye koye wo stadium kra na nipa ne nko baby abeye ni bia na age say ye ne bia on starting from be ukuada ekwa akodum Saturday na memenda because ne ho wodom akoma ekuta no eye papa ena minimum no esa minimum no meni na hia bebre pa yewo weja junction baby a ubodin no babo na ewo no the next nachi on ton cast wo ho enti no tambia metani ni hia wo ho pa menu aba akoton cast e fra no Bismarck enti tambia no ya na wotai eba ho na minim Lumba na nyame sebi da no meka wo UTV asama meka ye no me se aka wa abiem se owu ankasa no ne selection no eye bad enye papa enkoyie because owu wiase we ankasa senior wonim se nature nka no kore
sir
dabi nature
but treachery mo adent na akansa
dabi adenti a nature nka no kore ne se obi oye good pa wa ye papa a wo bu nipa didi ma abusua bi di namfoɔ ɛne nipa nyinaa nya bi di no wobɛhu ayɛ so wawu ɔkɔ ayi aba wakɔnya accident ɔkɔ haba bibi bɔne akɔto no me nana bi no wɔ me kurom akyɛma padwa woyi boronsam firi wɔ no wɔ hɔ ne tiri mu ɔdenkyɛn boronsam na nkasa na ɔyɛ deputy ɛma boronsam ɔbɛwuo ne wadi 125 years na apapafoɔ na ewu abusua no nyinaa no ewu ntɛntɛm ba na ɔda so te hɔ eti nature nka no korɛ eti owuo ankasa no ne nso owuo baabo so ɔyɛ bɔfoɔ owuo yɛ angel ɔyɛ bɔfoɔ selection ayɛ a wɔyɛ no onye good coach what am I saying because sabi nipa bi nenam hɔ ɛnenam hɔ atum sɛ wese kɛfata no we ɛsɛ sɛ ɔkɔ wiase ɔteɛ no ɔha nipa kwa disturb nipa ɔbɛya wɔn mu da na ɔno nenam hɔ ɔno koraa pɛ sɛ wɔwu wokan adisɛm Revelation chapter 9 verse 6 ya wɔso wɔ bi wɔ ɔnom a wɔno koraa tumi frɛ wɔwuo hwehwɛ owuo but owuo mɛfa no yes yɛda sɔle ya yɛsi da di lumba wɔwukɔ eti senior ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛha adwen ɛna wo sɛ lumba ne gift ne ekuta no na nyame de man no otumi bɔ ayi asɛnyom ɔbɔ gospel
true
baabi a wode ne bɛto
ɛbɔ ekuti anyom
thank you once baabi a de ne bɛto bi a why say my case ɔbɔ anim bɔ akyire left and right baabi a lumba ɛbɔ ɛne adeɛ eti no ne wuo wɛnya a wɔwuo ne deɛ menim nipa a ɔbɛka sɛ ɛnyɛ ne ya na ɛnɛ meba no mehwɛ biribi wɔ media no so a guy bi wɔ US mempɛ sɛ mɛbɔ ne din wɔ ha na ɔde abɛto hɔnom nsɛm bi tan ne bloggers foɔ ne bi nsɛm lumba nkasa wɔhunu amane o sabi obi yɛwɔ kurom wɔ obi awu a lumba obi obewu bi a lumba etu ɔno nso wu yɛ no han na ɛku no lutrɔto ana ana kum chacha ana han ɛna ɛku no eti no sabi owuo ayɛ obi wu a ɛno akyire na Ghana foɔ ni bebree adane doctors a nipa ni pros moti na sɛdeɛ bɛɛ mai koraa na obi di aba ɛna we na ɛku no ɛna yɛ poison na ɛku no me bayi baako a mehwɛ na me bu ofu ɛna obi di aba abɛto na broga bi na ɛma asɛm na ɛku no na ɔpɛma ɛna we di aba ɛna we nyina no ɛyɛ so totally badass anyansanim
GB Jabba.
Thank you. It's totally GB Jabba no we so totally badass.
Just a badass now when him change GB Jabba.
Thank you. One say you can case bibi a badass ya. Badass you be a sebi asama ka jimie nyansanim sebi atete kwa nim kurasesem se wo bi dihye wuo na abusuye kam na nuafo kam na Ghanaafo kam na eme kam na wo dis bad comment na betu social media. That is a winning nyansa.
Okay.
Eti senior Daddy Lumba mema na busu ya shredin mema ne ma shredin mema Ghanaafo nyina shredin me da wase God bless.
Nana beneta ako Daddy Lumba, do we mourn, do we celebrate? How should we handle this as a country, as an industry, as a people?
Okay. Daddy Lumba, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Saturday no. Mina minim kra until I had on Pano sorry nuna I Hulk Hogan new nuna me hu ye
the wrestler,
the WrestleMania. I was just looking at that and I'll be friend me from US. Oh, mommy, feel I'm saying no, I don't think so.
Wow, what's it Ghana?
Me, I'm working.
Okay.
So yeah. Call me from Connecticut, and I'll see you.
Connecticut?
But, yes, Connecticut. And then I started thinking about Daddy Lumba. In Connecticut. And it's unfortunate, and the papers, you know, I scrolled through about 17 of them. Just 5. And I did Lumba new one.
I even saw just 2.
But out of the 17, 5. And I'm with the front page. I think it's not enough, but that's okay. Lumba me name no. The first song. Me and that was the song that, and then I followed him.
That was with the Lumba brothers, right?
Sure, with the Lumba brothers. Sati Anako na Banausi Lumba residents. na champion say na omo bonko kakra stand
and when you
and then and then I followed him all through Oyobia. He has been able consistently for the 4 decades, He made himself relevant. He packaged himself with time. He wanted to be relevant with the generation of the time. And yeah, generation actually he was Lumba Brothers, then he became Daddy Lumba at a point, and then he became DL. Always repackaging so that he will be relevant at any point in time. So Ansona Oyobia on funny thing and Diagro. In those days when hair blowing was the in thing.
What was blowing?
The pictures, I know what blown it to you, then eventually Jericho's by and so no.
Hold on. Is there a difference between blowing and Jerry?
Yes. Oh, Jerry, yes, chaos.
Now blowing as well.
Blowing, no, dear, you be to say, some rabbi be firm, not a blow. Now, it say,
Nene, blow ya na mean tears here. When you see using the word blow.
It is say, oh, yeah, blowing, Nana. I had to say, now, it say, Obia, a foot is a breader, would be a yeast, but it is still the kinky black hair now, your name now.
Really?
Yeah, but a baby breed. Into blowing and I see on obey Jericho's and a breeding by and or the new gym. So he's somebody who made himself very, very relevant. Ubisamia, wherever you try to put to segment Ghanaian music, Biano, he is there among the best 3 to me. Ubisam say, love music, do. I think it is between Odonyum. It's between Daddy Lumba, Kojwenchi, Nanampedu. Ubisami, those who change the face of Ghanaian high life. I have no Boga high life, Boga high life. It is between Daddy Lumba, Pat Thomas, and then George Dako. Ubisami, those who actually sold Ghanaian music outside Ghana, not within Ghana. He's among the best 3 to me. Daddy Lumba, Kojwenchi, A.B. Krenzel. So wherever you put him, the man is still, at the top. Yeah, even recently, OSP. Ono man ninyum isa ankwano me met me. OSP no friend Zembo. Halifax Boami.
Kisi
Ajabe kra be kai. Say ono. Oya ankonam na oya ni obet me na no akọ. Look at that. Somebody who everywhere his songs are on the lips of even big people. But me there were when say the guy seemed to have lived a fulfilled life. And a happy life. There's a difference between to be happy and to be fulfilled. Fulfilled, on yes man so on Brambe was so. And I think he thinks he has fulfilled his mission on earth. And that is the essence of man. And as if he knew on his 60th birthday, he said he of all people are and he 60 years.
This 60 no be.
Yes, Mr. This 60 no be. Na ochina say ochina me wukra meko. He said it 3 times. Ochina me wukra meko. Now he raised his hand at the crowd and he said makramo. And I was like, wow, this guy. And that's what great people do when they know they had finished their mission on earth. Jesus said it is finished. Jimmy Roos, he said it. This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. He knew his mission. Bob Marley, also one bright morning, when my work is over, a man will fly away home. He said it. Stone Boy, if I die today, I'm a hero. So those who they have fulfilled their mission, they don't care if they die. They know they've done their job. I think Daddy Lumba is one of the people who have lived a fulfilled life. Now, Bisamia, I think we should rather celebrate him.
You should celebrate him.
Not to mourn him.
How is the best way to celebrate a man who has lived a fulfilled life, according to you? Any recommendations? D4 says we should stay on cross so until one day we need a whole week. Say yeah lumbe ye. Any recommendations? Any suggestions? Also best celebrates DL.
For me, it's not just about the funeral or whatever. In fact, or the celebration, say
the festivity.
The festivities surrounding his life, but to put his name in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, will be there.
Well, you see now, this is the time to put his name in the Hall of Fame, and then to be the date, it's a street to be near the Atunu, and I say Bibisa say or Bibisa say creatives to know what building beer. Now omudi Atunu that the lumber house and a lumber house and a Bibisa, something that will make his name resonate every time. And a date in a done away, people can just make that day. Just as 11th May is always a Bob Marley day, that would Bob Marley way, and the whole world is celebrating him. So those who did not even know Bob Marley would do that. So you see, I hear the same thing, the Lumba. I think so, because.
Did you think Lumba saw his death coming?
I think so. Because me tears back.
Your birthday, no.
My birthday.
And yes, I don't know.
Because for the past 15 years, Niama of firm. Niama of firm, that those kind of things. And then he was confined to the wheelchair at a point. Now, a spinal, but Tama Mihun, no, he.
No,
so I think he saw it coming. So life is short and death is certain. So we shouldn't be mourning for people like that. We should rather be celebrating them. Yeah.
That was the voice of the man himself, Nene Bennett Tay Ako, veteran Prince journalist extraordinaire. I wanted to do Kumchach, Lutrot, but if I do Lutrot, or better time now, Masafon Kasa. Until let me do Safo. The general.
HALIFAX. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27.
What is there?
It is appointed every mind to die.
And your mind, man.
Now, what am I no?
It is appointed for a man to die, and after that,
judgments.
Koso.
Yes. Intino onipa bia obo asase o wasase so se oba ne wo die etwa wu ubewu inti eba ne saa depending on the kind of life I will lead you will be celebrated or people will jubilate for you dying as you bi mu ana say ye be mourn nipa bebrebe mourn. There are people who will not celebrate no matter how obekasi and celebrating because they live with the person and they know how it's going to affect them forever, so they will forever be mourning him. Yes, for us ye benefit from ninyuma obeye wasase no so no de ye be celebrating I mean your opportunity e de da Lumba ase e wo Kempiski hotel ne menene be call Venezuela inti honorable Afeku and Nana Catherine Afeku
by the Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture.
Yeah, one more festival be on there menene ko representing during arrangement but trip na nyama so. But you meet that was where I told him say oboa me pa nenyom me kan de bia menum so atwe ope na me yer one full cassette de bia no pa me bossa do a chira na san report.
Why that song? Why does it mean anything to you?
Well, I was starting life and me ni oboa fo bia inti ti say na de bia me kan no because it's aluminium me koye guga a center etwitwi niema no niema many and made the video center minim nyam pese me ye.
Okay,
but I was struggling. Yes,
nti nenyum
no na me bo ahimachi be 4 o'clock na me o tape kitwa bi and na me de bo enyum 4 o'clock me boss to about 6.
Okay, nyum no there.
Oh yeah menum so atwe ope mo jare de afurusani me de animi abeye nti na it wasn't easy. And that was the song that motivates me. Obi aka about ankwanoma no. For me, it is Menumusu Achompe. And when I was struggling, I was saving hunger and all that. That song motivates me. And the time I pray in the morning, it urges me to move. And I was aiming at the goal. nti me da na se ɛna ɔsi o ɛnyɛ me nko a ne nipa ne bebree nso ɛka ɛnum no ɛn bisa ne sɛ ba ne sɛn na ɔyɛɛyɛ and he said a similar story to what me experience yɛ no ɔsi nnwom bi a ɔbɛto biara na yɛ nnwom a he lived it.
Sir.
Yes.
Na one bisa no say abin wɔ ha no anyway wo de kan kan wa.
Nnwom bi a ɔbɛbɔ biara no ɛyɛ nnwom a ɔte aseɛ egyina biribi so nsa no ɔde yɛ saa nnwom no so we had that conversation Ali as to what we should do for him ne deɛ nka being a national asset like this no ka me deɛ mɛka sɛ yɛn sanction na nka every musician ɛmfa ne nnwom no baako and remake it. Ultimately, from Stone Boy to Shatta, Nemote, Obia, Odie, Yamfa ne nnwom baako. Yɛntua biribi kakra. Na nka to copyright. Na ɔmo nyɛ obia nyɛ bi. Then this generation will relive it. And again, Halifax, quick one. Near can about documenting our legends. I wish somebody can take this thing I started. I meant me say GIJ, a school of journalism. Omo choro omo sua choro. Inti ka second year students, a omo sua bibi kakra no. Every student must pick one legend in Ghana as part of your national curriculum assignment or school. Your friend is saying no. Your project work. Your project work. It is, yes. Pick one and document him. Go to the person, live with the person, and document the person. Me call Germany. Me call ye project wo. I had a student from your friend is in Berlin State University or Bayer. And me babet 90 or document me. And think I yenye bibi. Me started I me can't deal with radio, so I had a lecturer from GIJ by my office. Ye di hun komo na nche bia me free onti no me hu ba bia akwakosi. But let's do it. Let's make it your friend is saying. Na be boa because students natural ye beja o school library.
Yate. And I entwa ho sinimpo because I can kind pa Ghana for your suban say you got trouble.
Quick one no.
Now we'll see from now.
Me see from me Lumba fan club no. Me omo or about 5 different fan clubs. Me omo won kita ho. But I can say we plan to do a documentary on Lumba.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we plan to do it.
What stopped you?
Oh, omo frɛ me edi hu komo. Omo say so omo ko hu no. No me kasa nti ne ye watwen ye mu.
Oh.
But me edi komo no. So omo hia footage bi me kire omo niam I will need. Nti omo so omo ne be kwa kasa na omo hwe say if they can get those things no. Personal niam or no betimi di ama. Then we can do the documentary and with his approval. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Counselor, the same set of questions. Do we celebrate? Do we mourn? How do we do? Lessons to be learned that the Lumba is gone. Who next?
The honest thing is that what are we going to celebrate about Lumba? What is that we celebrated? That's the first question. Celebration means we can achieve. Say celebrating Lumba. Then the war Lumba who say celebrate.
The legends and legacy for who are almost celebrating no HN gold bar several years ago. No. The Nigerian superstar Davido who and Ra was having the show posse at Lumba back to back. No. The Amansan Yina who na omo kan sempa efa no ho talking about his legacy Juma wa ba be ye omo anenyum omo benefiti omo his life what he stood for dear obeto me how do I put it in so let me say say why year back to back hits for 40 years of his life Juma pa obeye de boa industry way a footwear one nyumu omo ochro mo do a life worth emulating. An achiever in the music sector. These are the things, if you ask me what is there to celebrate, this plus many more are there to celebrate.
These things are all boss you know. Otiaseno. Ni celebrate mano. To be samia. Davido. Lumba anka nchire ngu anka. On tolo nyum program na se. Onye bida on tanye. Tie fiti Saturday ewia besi ene Lumba nyuma mabo radio so bro de metimi akai. I don't think ebo. So ni obio. It is so bizarre said then what this time bizarre say it's like everything about him we've celebrated. So then bio ni be and amaka hali makao ni pada se ni wu a de won achi bia you useless. Otiase no na hia. That's what I keep saying. Me naturally my pelumba I see a din komo my go dwantwi me ye go dwantwi wie no and I'm starting pay lumba chikwai. He never had the audience to grant an interview. So if anybody says he has a life, maybe no one father never what they are, the life that Lumba lived beyond music, I bet me a chronicle near din komona ebia omuno munim. But meaning so bet me a come back go say Lumba has really granted an interview to any media house out him.
Why be?
Fifi Banson of the Den. What is the name of the piece? If they drive time, Mary Finidin. At least I've heard him also on Sefakain. I've heard him a couple of places.
And he did a personal one on the video. See her. It's even on YouTube.
You
can find it there.
So we have next year what we be a bit more traffic one can finish new. And I'm a
yeah.
It's not just building a monument or celebrating Lumba in another way. Why bought at Wamaye?
Councillor, I mean, you first, we'll see what is there to celebrate about Lumba.
Because you are celebrating in another.
Nachi, and Yama will list Kakra. Then so when so so what exactly is your point? Say my yen celebrating no. I want to get what exactly you are saying.
I what you want to say. Nipa ne tiase no. Ye mano. Na Lumba tiase pa na ye so ne nsa. Nyama ye ka se waye nyina na ye bo ano ma ne bo. Adie bi to ho anka naka. Me pa cho wako despite automobile. Center wako museum.
Yes.
Thank God say wako. Nyama na wo ni nyina ye personal effect. So nim za. Personal effect of despite. Ne personal effect. Nyama no use ye nyama wa ye. Wo hwe wo no ho a. Ade last one crow ye wo museum ha me call ye shocking me say. Ye ba be museum na no. Auto set of instruments ye be bo twene wo ho. Or they are can in museum no. Et music crack up here on mo. The cassette or ye nyina sa nyama me na me pese me hu say me hu a section di ba come museum na but where automobile DMT one farm ba ho like that side of the life. But we building bibia man ho. Enti me kase nyama o kan nyina ye nim dada. Den na bana papa ya tena se san ifie bebire yi yentumi so na se ana yenkai ne mane mbo bibi santo ho ena oni ho ne be ya na ene e ba be ye
nti ene a oni ho se yetumi ya eye ana ni hu ni
ye ya ma hwan
ye ama eno waka no mo mbeba in the next 40, 20, 30 years. No say papa be not yes, your friend no daddy Lumba. Charles Kodofos, well, yes, say.
Now why never be manage? A better family asset, government asset.
That is a different question. You see, question of management is a different question. Who here and now who here?
Media answer who be here no baby a ebe fia ba na be here. Saturday make her say deɛ wayɛ ni mposesi ana sɛ wɔdan bi wɔyɛ mbubu ni ɛfa nya museum ma no mɛmi yɛ nkyɛn mɛ abusua mɛma dream saa na mɛka no ɛnyɛ afi na abusua bɛ pere ne nyama ho.
Nti if I listen to you well try say ɛhu hia from what you are saying.
They celebrating that we point in it to say the Lumba has always he's been celebrated every second and I'm say yeah dada. But we've not been able to chronicle it because it's a monument of celebration even when he was alive.
So in his death, what do you recommend?
Whatever we think we have celebrated, we should be able to put that thing together, if possible, for him.
Okay.
Because if we don't put together too, we can leave it like that. Because it is our lifestyle. We will not change because of Lumba. Makramo, when I die tomorrow, you won't change because of me. You play the music and Aquaway September. So that again, with September, we say no. Oh, we actually they see Ukroma. Now, Adia Bakun Kosu, Kumchacha Kai, any time it's in my idea. obi ewu a ya what the cause of death for the person and what has happened. Mesa kebiu. Your in check, your mid check, and your out check is still relevant to all of us. Because me kase hali, you no call hospital and then no be any condition of health. You nim suffer diabetes dro, you nim suffer BP dro, you nim suffer quotidian dro, you nim se ufe dro bi ne wo kwa. Obeche ansa ne ajo. Yenhwe ya pomudin, enye se lumba de nsa na te ba ya ka wa kire no. Me de abusuafo na me hwe wo. Se de ekoso no. Kwan be ne be fa so aye na eyie. Eyie na chi na kamba. Ba se mba wo mu a minim se lumba wo ma enketo ana mpanyifo ana. Mi so minim so wo yiri ana oni yiri ana. Ensem ya mi bi se nyina ya de a minim. Ba se bi mu a munim no, mon ka na no anchia. Ye ma busua bebi omo bia no ye ma won shedding. Nipa da se ni bia wutimi ya din sen den kura na wu a eye. Me o ma me na wasem enfre no. Efre ne sa wanyamfa. Enti enjuma nya ye interview but nyame fa ne kransi.
Yenko.
Ensie bebi ye ne sama wo ho de a enkofo ka ne chibone no ombra no ehunu na wo. Na onfa won konom kosum no asamado. Ese enkofo bi ti asase so a omo wedi.
Lumba die wahoni die na no. Aka me ene wo. Aka me ne wo. Obia name da obeko ba yebeko. Enti wo adepa bia opese wo nyema obedo ye no se sia o. The main chain. Oh, main chain and a Lutrot car, I mean, Counselor has a way of stepping on some sensitive nerves, but anyway, but what kind of grants? And your lumbape. If I be great, yes, and near Jamaya celebrate your Mujiana. Wouldn't him pass a comedy nipper no, wouldn't him walk home and say nipper a comedy no per se, ombra with fear, non bed da from now on nanting, Nisso to say, Kete, answer na one banana. When you know you want him say ni pain yet. One him say, and now we are superstar. Who first on no year recording him for free. By Nene Juma say, Won Kaishe. Woo bass of for demon no so won san ebe ye preach no sorry say na sorry no ginaye ene won Kaishe. Ohia na eye ya. Echna ahimachi on 800.9 D4 come church. I'll be preaching the word of God there. Mumba insisa suban. Why? Say amunchi ni munsa. Mumbua omwa omunni bi. Na ahomaso ni dwani ahantan no eya doso. Ye de yen pine ne ba ye sanso na ebeko. Let me say, Mampo, American Assembly, the Assembly, and Simidin do Halifax Ansah-ADDO, my empong. Now, nipa to me, ya dear, what the son say, Wusu Jama Nyami Bo on his Sesua. Now, who was a Wusu Kansa category no. And I would the Nyami Bo would ye and when I been down to Kaya. Shrimodin. Wako. Sasa. I can't menewo. Mind do ya why. Nana benete akwa na se adwuma ye de so kresafo na any party near Biomobile. Councilor Lutrota Autumn ginger honey chips. Any D4 kum chacha the healing matuli. One boy and adwuma there probably produced by the senior man himself. Pablo is in my studio today. Who na papa. That's a lemon colored lily shirt so ni sika ba. Yeah. Virgin Adele, DJ Bosco, and the Biggie Benjamin comes normal producer and show. Misu Makramo. They mean pie boss Wednesday bet 12 Juma. But between now and Wednesday, then you now.